Well, let's see. Everything seems to be good to go, and yeah, time for the next session of Mass Effect. We will be this time doing, well, not really much missions. Maybe landed on a mission. But it's mostly going to be side questing and faffing around, since we kind of ignored most of them and only got 2 missions out of the way anyway. First, he just told me something. Morden wants to talk with me. So let's go speak with Morden. Hey, Morty, my man. My home slice.
Shepard, important news. Know you're busy. Have to deal with the collectors. Planning attack.
Okay.
Too important to wait. Just receiving data. Still processing, analyzing likely scenarios. Not sure how to begin. Too much intel. You remember our talk? My work on genophage modification?
Yes, I remember.
You stopped the Krogan adaptation to the genophage.
Part of the team. Scientists, all different types.
All right.
Pack mercenaries captured former team member.
Malin.
Malin, last seen on Tuchanka, might torture him, make an example. Recovering Malin would be a personal favor to me.
Do you think they found out your team updated the genophage?
Unclear. No way to determine until we get to Tuchanka.
Basically wants to get to Chanka to free his friend because of
We'll go
genophage.
to Chunka and see if we can find your team member.
Appreciate it. My assistant, my student, want to see him. Safe. Malin last seen outside Erdnot territory.
Erdnot.
Scouts
So
want to
that's
see him.
where
Talk
Rex
to them,
is.
or
Remember, his name
try
was
and
Erdnot Rex. Alright. But for now, we are going to mostly be flying around, gathering resources, and landing whenever the thing decides. Alright, we did everything here. Let's go to the other one, which is Hilo. We came here to help Jacob. We found out that his dad was an asshole. That was a sick. That kind of was a sicko. Did sick things to basically people who were forced to become forced to have Alzheimer's, or the equivalent of an Alzheimer's. And the question is, can they be recovered?
Probe launched.
And not much I'm getting out of this, so let's say call it on this one. P silo. This is actually not a really big system. We'll also be doing some other DLC stuff if they pop up. I need more platinum.
Probe launched.
One burrowing and we
Probe away.
do the majority of this?
Launching probe.
I'm getting really lucky with these. Oh. There we go.
Launching probe.
Another one, another set of iridium here.
Launching probe.
Now the leg game places have a lot of resources because of course you sort of go into very unmarked territory.
Probe launched.
Let's see, what do we have here? Anything else? There's bound to be something else. No real spikes so far. Hold on. I saw you. Should be around here-ish. Come on.
Probe
I
launched.
don't have 10 probes. Yeah, that's good enough for now. Let's leave. And let's go to Anok. Gonna have to do it's just a Mass Effect.
Fuel reserves at 50%.
Here's the fuel depot. Well, might as well. Usually whether a Mass Effect relays, then again Goliath. Yeah, I was scanning. I really need platinum. I need a lot of platinum. Because most of the effective upgrades for a soldier is with platinum. No, I might end up spending a good chunk of May doing this.
Probe away.
Let's see. And we already reduced it to a poor state. Poor Goliath. see, there are 4 planets here. No. This is Misrim. There's some. There we go.
Launching probe.
I require more platinum. Hold on, I want some zero. Level 0. ESO, as they like to call it.
Launching probe.
Here we go.
Probe launched.
Okay, no real reason to be doing any more on that guy. This is pretty close. Laban. This will the sizes of scorching hot iron oxide wearing down a marbleized cliff. The iron is thick with, yeah. Very rich in minerals. Ah, hell ho.
Probe away.
That's usually how it is with a lot of interesting planets. Like, the most inhospitable ones tend to have a lot of some kind of a mineral, some kind of a... Like, they tend to be rich in things that are hard to get, but of course, it's hard to get them. But if we found some way to resist the heat in some meaningful fashion, shield ourselves from the heat of, like, super hot giants, red suns, all that stuff, we could legit make a very good mine operations of various planets. That's why people often find, like, if we were to go, for example, to Europa, which I think is around
Launching probe.
Saturn, or no, I think it was Saturn or Jupiter. There might be a lot of minerals there, or go to Mars, because you could find some minerals there. The reason why it's red is because of all the iron. That is true, but of course there are the other things. Here we go.
Probe launched.
Alright, let's see, is there anything else I should work for? Here. That's pretty close to that
Probe
one.
launched.
No, let's say we leave it at that. That's good enough for now. And finally, this one. This is.
Anomaly detected.
Oh. To the twin moon. This one's habitable, but it had an extinction event. Okay.
Bastards didn't know what hit him. Coming around for a second patrol.
Probe away.
Alright, let's go in there.
Scans have found something.
Let's land. Alright, he's loyal, and now you can cycle to his. This is a loyal appearance. Now, of course, there's a DLC appearance, which looks like. No, he only has the loyalty appearance, which is orange. There's red circle. The more people are loyal, the different uniforms you add to them. Some, for example, Tali, she has a DLC uniform that looks like this, but I won't be using it for now. And Garrett, he has a DLC one that is like this, it's just color inversion. Miranda has an actual fucking uniform instead of skin tight. Jack as well. I got one quite a bit. Grunt has this one. But I've taken her, and whom have I not taken recently? Yeah, let's take Miranda. Considering we'll be going, combat drone. Let's make it an, attack drone. Miranda, I want you to level up your warp. Heavy warp. And what do I have? Yeah, that should be good for now. Okay, you should have... You have the Tempest submachine gun and that one. Tally, you're good on that. And I'm good on that. That's exit. Okay, we have some dudes. Blue suns. You know, why do their cigarettes look like joints? Why do Patarians always smoke so much? Don't they know that smoking is bad for lungs? But then again, I don't know about the biology. Maybe there's something they smoke to be able to survive. Okay, let's see. We have shield dudes, so let's use that. Tally, you're gonna do that.
Combat goes away. Gotcha.
Okay, warp this fucker.
Understood.
Yeah, a little more of this. It's nothing special. Just shooting a bunch of blue chance dudes. Until they stop moving.
There we go.
There we go. So what we really is here for the resources and whatever information they have. Oh god, it's a Mako. Fuck. These guys really need to die. Give me a reso, you don't need that anyway. I'll have you swap to a handgun.
Change weapons.
The Mako. I don't like the Mako. If someone ever like Mako, it'll be Shinra. Alright, let's go in. Do that. Alright. Okay, can't hold behind that pillar there apparently. Get rid of this guy. Alright, warp them. Alright, let's see. Let's take care of.
We've been spotted.
Oh, come on.
Got one.
Alright. Man, that's a lot of dudes. Sounds like a raid on a base or something. Alright, let me just swap to a sniper. And I missed.
This will put them down.
No, I didn't. Maybe we'll hit him one day.
Nice one.
I wish there was a hot swap to these. Other than scrolling the mouse wheel. Let's see. Okay, you want me to go that way? I'm gonna go that way. Okay, request for aid. Hope you're doing well. We request your service once again and transport ourselves, our equipment, and our reward artwork. We will dispatch our representative to meet with you regarding the details of the transaction. Considering the nature of our cargo, we expect the discretion in this matter. Some guy from Exogenic, goddammit. Of course, you can count on us to offer escort and transportation. We sent men and ships your way in good faith. Lovely. See, I saw a personal locker around here. There we go. Money. Okay, this is where the clown car was. Got it! Someone's doing heavy-duty reading here. You know, if you're out in space and someone starts to assault your base, isn't it a pain in the ass to put the spacesuit back on? Or is it simple?
Go for the optic.
There we go. Slap his ass. He doesn't need our buttocks. Oh, here we have the commander. Warp is. Let's see. I guess in this case it would be this. Let him fire. I don't think your cover's gonna help you when you're dead. Hello? Is anyone else here? Probably the blue suns are the annoying ones. Yellow suns tend to be include Asari and the like. Oh, it's Lieutenant Locke. Come on. Did I kill him? Oh, it's this guy. That should be the last one. Let's see. ISO, not something I'd like. We need. But you know, that's more that I didn't have before. Hold on, am I going the right way? No, that's the way back. Press M to get the map to tell you where to go. I hardly ever use it. I kind of know the most of the game by this point. But alright. After securing the transit, we order you. Your orders are to take your men and rendezvous with Captain Warhase aboard the MSV Strontium Mule in the Arine Lanka system in the Omega Nebula. Assist Warhase with the capture if necessary. Okay, so guess we're going there. There's some cleanup to do there anyway. Oh, it's a Prothean video log. Alright. It's time for me to get my brain zapped. Oh, goddammit! Yeah, I already seen this. Yes, I know Reapers. Oh. Interesting. That was a collector. That was a collector. Why is there the collectors are connected to the Protheans?
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Let's see. So with a little diligence on this, Captain Locke is on to the Warriors. Yeah, the basically said. I'm Leslie, I was on Aina. The food made me sick, but doctors are helping me now. One doctor knows Stego, he said he'll tell you this, he could write me. Was coming back? Okay, they're starting to recover after we ever saved them from her. You were able to save them. Grunt, rite of passage. Oh yeah, Grunt's starting to get a little bit impatient. So let's go down and speak with him. Go, what are you alright, Grunt? You're not Grunt. Alright, Grunt, what's wrong?
Shepard, I need something to talk to you. I don't know.
I'm listening. What's the issue?
Something is wrong, Shepard. I feel wrong. Tense. I just want to kill something.
Yeah.
With my hands.
You just kill.
More so than usual. Like it's not my choice. Like I just want to... I don't know.
He's losing. He's starting to go berserk. Listen.
See? Why do that? What's wrong?
Okier didn't imprint anything to help you figure this out?
I see pictures of old battles. Voices of warlords. But this is a blood haze in my head. I want control. When we're moving, fighting, I focus. But here my blood screams, my plates itch, and even you are just noise. I'm tank-born. What is this?
We need Krogan opinion on this.
Don't know if I can help, Brent. Sounds like we need one of your kind to look into this.
Most off-world Krogan are warriors. Doctors don't leave the homeworld to Junka.
We'll go to
I
Chechang.
won't ask you to go there. I will control this.
Joker can get us to the Krogan homeworld. I need everyone at their best.
Thank you, Shepard. I don't like this. Fury is my choice, not a sickness.
Yeah, he chooses to go berserk. That is one thing when he needs to. So there's something about this that is just makes him get really unable to function properly. Hello.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Let's talk.
Have you got time to talk?
I really need to clean up this
All right.
engine. Maybe
I'll let
we
you work.
Talk to you later.
Alright, we'll talk later. Alright, let's go to the CIC. We're pretty much almost done with this system, so we'll go back to Omega because I have a few things to clean up there. This is a bit of a cleanup session, you could say. Okay, let's see. Those blue suns were in Omega. Stray infected. See, recapture freighter, explore normally crash site. Pursue Overlord, Ilium, give Liara, Said, Firewalker. Huh. Help Jack. Pursue Overlord. Shadows. Oh yeah, right. We need to go to the far rim and finish that place off. But let's start with here. I'm done with everything on Omega I wanted to buy. Alright, let's see. Which area didn't we finish? Normally cross site is that way. And the ship is this way. We already did go there, so... Alright. If I recall correctly, we already explored this and took everything, so let's go in here. More blue suns. Let's see. Let's grab again Tali because I'm totally biased. You know what, Said? Let's have you go in as well. Might as well use you since I, for some reason, have you. You are more the concussive shot type of guy than grenades. Yeah, this one. He has less health than I do. What the hell? Wait, this is a docking bay, it's full of stuff. We have to capture this place. Disruptor ammo, I'm going to swap over to the assault rifle. Okay, let's see, I want you over here.
Going to cover.
Alright, let's see. Oh, he's using that sniper rifle. Why are you using a sniper rifle?
Switch up!
Let's see, saw on here. Merc transceiver. That income isn't leaving. Looks like the fools made a move on board. Blowing up with the cargo when you're done. Okay, so they want us to blow us up in here. Let's not do that.
I wonder what they were doing here.
Being deckheads. That's usually what the Blue Suns do. Okay, let's see. Okay, yeah. They did say they were gonna do that.
Is there anyone else here?
Does that answer your question?
Got one.
Yeah, that's good. What do we have here? And this one says, I've seen the stats they pulled from the cargo gateway open and get a high life for months. Months? Oh boy, they're about to torture the captain.
There must be a way in.
Yeah, we bypass. Let's see. And all that.
We've done it.
You're unusually talkative with Tali. Okay, let's see. That way, so we're going that way. Until damage repaired. Complete if failure is elevated. I remember those. Those were usually just power couplings. Okay, nothing here. Medical station. Okay, you guys won't need that. Oof. I think this guy's gonna need a little bit more than aloe vera. If I were ever... Man, I'd love to explore space, but at the same time... Is that one behind us? Okay, let's just go this way.
Combat drones ready.
Okay, you guys can take care of them. I'm gonna go this way. Essentially, it's an upper path. Why do you walk like that? I at least entered an entire clip into your fucking head. Oh, that's the one downstairs.
What happened here?
I think they executed and burned the bodies. Yeah, we're gonna have to unlock the FTL. Well, this way. Tali, whom are you fighting? Oh, let's have those guys over there. Okay, let's see. Ground control to Major Tom. And it's itchy. Let's see. Engineering. Okay, the FTL is completely shot. The intruder's still alive, head away through the ship. They have Commander Shepard with them. We better get your men ready. Oh boy. Let's take care of those guys that are probably trying to kill me. Go that way? Okay, I'll go that way. I think they chased me through the entire ship. I usually don't do that, but you know, it was kind of hilarious to see them go in there and just start shooting each other up. Oh, there we go. There they are. Okay, we're gonna have to go through the ride. I've never done this, just walk out of the fight. Okay, thank you for telling me. Oh, what? Wait, is he shooting me? Oh, there's that guy. Yeah, I know there was a engineer somewhere.
I don't know who the hell you think you are, but step 1 foot on the bridge and you'll pray for a quick death.
Okay, they can't communicate out of here.
There must be a way in.
I will just hotwire it. Because that's what I do. Hotwire a lot of things. You two. And you two. And finally you two. Okay, that's good for now.
We've done it.
Oh, there's the engineer. He went all the way in here. Okay, I want you to do that.
Combat drone ready.
They're blasting my ass! That guy's still alive. Concussion shot at the base. Oh, I think I killed your brother earlier. Okay, let's take care of that guy. He's down. Will I?
Show them what the Blue Suns can do.
Not much, by my experience. Oh, fuck. Alright, let's see. Merc transmitter. Let's back up. Oh, I think we finally found the last of the dudes. Okay, let's swap to the snipers.
Got it.
Right.
Combat drone ready.
Ah! They're like, I don't want to put my head up, you put your head up. I don't want to put my head up, you put your head up. Fool, we both put our head ups. Yeah, you're gonna need more than a medic. Might I recommend the Cerberus program last year's project?
Hostiles have been eliminated. It is likely that the requested cargo is located on the ship's upper deck.
Alright, that took care of everyone. We've already done that. If you're reading this, I am a crew to 2 school. We answered the distress signal. It turned out to be a Blue Sun strap. We managed to escape, but do not put the coordinate this log. Okay, I guess we have now know where we have to go to take care of them. We have some Blue Suns to hunt down. Over here. Okay, this. Out of the key. So they wanted allowed me to do this to get that guy killed. Let's see. Payload, but that's not what I'm after. Canister, here we go. Let's hack this. I need this one. No, it wasn't. You, you, and Lines, white, green. Here we are. And done!
I'll take it.
And a skin weave. Exactly what I needed. More damage reduction. I'll have to research it though. And let's recover a payload. Oh, okay. Just got some money. Yes, I'd like to leave. Give me a second. I got the thing. What's the thing? I don't know. And then we just leave the ship. It'll probably be recovered by some other people. Alright, let's me just go up and get that upgrade on me.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
See, prototypes. Have a skin reaving, I'll take that. There's more health, and then I can finally get this one, which makes me able to punch harder. Okay, and I need one more heavy weapons upgradation, and then I get the mini nuke. Nuke. Ah, here we go. Let's get this one. Palladium. I need one more assault damage, which I think is in... it wasn't on the cat. Wasn't there. So it's up to
Commander, I think you'll want to talk to Garrus.
Oh, is he having a thing up his ass? Alright. Well, Kazumi's now up here. Unless your soul is up here. Garrett's now starting to get a little bit
I haven't
antsy.
had a meal that good in a long time.
I didn't think Rupert had it in him.
No, he didn't. Well, he did. He just needed some proper stuff. Alright, calibrator.
Shepard, I'm glad you came by. I've got something. I may need your help. You remember Sidonis, the one who betrayed my team? I found a lead on him.
Oh?
There's a specialist on the Citadel, name's Fade. He's an expert at helping people disappear. Sidonis was seen.
It looks like it makes people fade away.
What happened? How did Sidonis betray your team?
He tipped off the mercs, told them where our base was. He drew me out with a false job, then let the mercs hit my team. My men weren't prepared. They tried to hold them off. By the time I got back, there were only 2 survivors. They didn't last long. All 10 of them dead. Because of him.
Yeah.
What are you planning to do when you find him?
He's going to shoot him.
Humans have a saying, an eye for an eye, a life for a life.
That's why we stopped doing that.
It owes me 10 lives, and I plan to collect.
You sure that's how you want to play it?
I'm sure. I don't need you to agree with me, but I'd like your help.
Where do we find Fade?
I've arranged.
I think a Fade is going to be a Joe guy.
The neon markets down on Zakera Ward.
There.
I appreciate you taking the time to help me.
I will, but I don't want you to become an asshole. So we're starting to get a lot of these missions. Grunt, or Blood. We have those guys, the Protocol. Kasumi stealing memory. I can do some of those later down the road. Alright, let's see. Oh, nothing else? Good? Oh wait, I think I got a private message. Unread message. Okay, that's where we're gonna go next. Sanctum. What the hell? Tombs? Yeah, Corporal Tombs when I told him not to kill him. After that, we told him, hey, don't do that. But, you know, I kinda am not doing this. Well, I am kinda got drafted into it. Let's see, let's go to the Normandy crash site.
Only half our fuel remains.
That should be enough. Amada. Okay, there's the Normandy crash site. Let's see. Yeah, we did tell Toombs not to be following through too much with the how the Cerberus and the scientists, and then he goes like, "Hey, what the? You are helping them?" Like, it's only half the story. Hold on, Platanium. I was going to say Paladinium, but it's Palladium. Here we go.
Launching probe.
A lot of things here are just poor. These are kind of lone resources, which is why this is actually a bit of a god-awful place to be at. Not a good system. Kind of does make sense considering with the proximity is to the Omega-4 relay.
Probe launched. Probe away.
All right.
Launching probe.
All right. Let's go grab this. All right, you.
Launching probe.
There we go.
Probe launched.
Dig everything. Get everything.
Launching probe.
Let's see.
Launching probe.
There's a lot of ISO here. But yeah, the element 0 is the fuel, which they use to make the dumps. I mean, it does make sense. Kind of is interesting that they use that. Oh goddammit, that's not where I wanted to put it. No, let's grab here.
Probe away.
Let's see if I can get. I think there's one big spike left. I should probably think about. Here we go. I want it. There we go. Let's get this platinum.
Launching probe.
Getting that platinum. Okay, 60. Done with that. Let's push it at 80, and then Al-Shira is the last one.
Launching probe.
Good job.
Probe away.
Yeah, that's enough for that. Apologies for cracking my knuckles there. It's a habit I have when my fingers get stiff.
I have detected an anomaly.
This is a rich planet.
Probe launched.
Well, here we go. Here's something. Let's go.
Probe away.
This is a DLC bit.
I have found something.
This is something that was a DLC. I think it's free. This is the original Normandy. So your ass got shot here. After you got burned into a crisp here. Well, you didn't get burned to a crisp, so this thing must have a very thin atmosphere. If Shepard's body didn't like get reduced to atoms falling down from here. Then also a spacesuit kinda helped save him. But we're here for a couple of things. One, dog tags. Two, it's mostly the dog tags. There's nothing in danger around this area, so you can just put this away. Until then, Draven, Rosamund, Draven. Yeah, that's the outside of it. I'm not gonna. Yeah, and then you're gonna place down a monument. I think I already know where we're gonna place it. It doesn't really affect anything, but it's a nice. It's a nice little homage to it. That's... I'm not gonna place it here. This is... Oh yeah, Caden. Remember when you left him? Ha ha ha. That was a major, really, Commander face that he had there. Alexis. Now this does bring up the thing. How did they get Shepard spotting Cerberus? Because you have all these people and Shepard doesn't have his dog tags. They were retrieved. So something happened that made people go after his dog tags. Hold on, what do we have here? Oh yeah, I remember this place. Stasis spots where people sleep. Man, it must be awful being on a spaceship like this. If you can't get to relax in bed or take a shower. Would be interesting to do. I don't know, maybe I'm just such a prima donna. I have to have my comforts. I have to have a nice bed to lie out on. I did sleep in a capsule hotel years ago in Japan. They weren't bad, but it's... You're basically sleeping in a coffin. I'd rather not do that. I'll sleep in a coffin when I'm, you know, on that part. Oh, there's something that could remain stuck. I remember that son of a bitch. You handle like a fat man on a unicycle. There's this one. Let's get that ESO. I didn't have to collect or pay. Come on, let me, here we go. Break every box because they always contain a dog tag. They give you some jump chains experience. Let me see, have I picked up everything in this area? Nope, here's one. There's another one. We didn't go in here. This is the cockpit. This is where we got blasted. Because Joker could not leave the damn place. Joker! What the fuck? Well, he's still alive. He's just reminiscing about this craft that was kept us alive for so long. But alas, that is the way of life. So like when you leave your childhood home, I suppose, only you know... Now, pull up the gun. Attack. Okay, that's more. 5 left, alright. Ah, there's that fucking thing. I did not want to see you again, but... You know, why not? Oh, okay, that's a emergency capsule. I think that they picked up some people here, but I think at least here's the dog tag. That means I have 4 left. Done with that. Most of the people didn't even have a name when you were talking with them back then. So I'm trying to know who these people are. I have to look that up. Because this is a kind of a monument to some people. Oh, so I wouldn't make this. Oh, hold on. There's one. Ah, ESO. I'll take that. Another dog tag. We have 2 more left. Now, where am I gonna put it? I am thinking. There's one here. This is the CIC. And we only have one more data pad. Yeah, this is Presley's. Data corrupted. I spoke to the commander about this. We stand on board. The alliance must advance. Simple. I don't trust him. Is that damn Dasari? He did not like Liara. What does he have to think about this? Is a Sue? Next entry. It's like with the Corians. Like he talked with the Corian. It seems that she's some kind of on a pilgrimage, trying to improve the lot of her home ship. I can understand that. I would babysit my children, or anything, but if she has to be on board, I suppose it's not too bad. Like, and then there's the last entry. So I think he's just like for a while now. I'm taking a look back at the past entries of General. How blind I was at the time. I came to the ship firmly believing humanity was on its own in the galaxy. Shepard brought all these aliens on board, and there was no way we could have accomplished it or did without them. I'm proud to say I would die for any of the members of this crew, regardless of what world they came from. Like, he really turned around. He turned around on these guys. It's just like, this is the type of growth that I love seeing. He becomes a better person. Like, yeah, doesn't matter if they're aliens or not. They were legit. Okay, this is the last one. And I think that the best place to have this would be right in the center. So, let's see. Can I place it here? I think I can place it... I don't want to place it next to the Mako. That thing pissed me off. Where's the CIC? Here we go. Oh, well, I guess I'll just put it here. This is the center, even though it's next to the Mako. Rest in piss, you piece of shit car. Well, let's get out of here. Was there something here I could interact with? And with that, we return all those there. And we got some experience and credits. Okay, now we're done with here, and this completes the Omega sector. You don't really get anything from exploring all of them except an achievement, but I've long since gotten an achievement, but I like doing it because it means I'm thorough. Going as much 100% as I can with this game. Alright, let's see. We're done with here. Disable signal. Info disable infected line. Far in. Let's go up here and here. Let's do these since they're kind of next to us. I don't think this is a big one. Let's see, what do we have here? Iridium. We have a place to... oh, there's a big iridium well here.
Probe away.
Yes, I need that platinum.
Probe launched. Probe away.
Palladium. For my pistols. Go.
Probe launched.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Away.
Step us here.
Probe.
Where are you?
Probe away.
Get me all those resources. I require additional resources. Not enough resources. Additional minerals are required. Ah! Let's see if I can find a big well. If there's one more big well... No, not much. Okay, that's enough for now. That's... this moon?
Anomaly detected.
Oh, there's something on Franklin.
Launching probe.
Report to hazard shelters immediately. Repeat. Javelin Mark II missile launch detected. Report
Wait, a missile?
shelters immediately. Launch detected.
Launching probe.
Launch detected. Report to hazard shelters immediately. Repeat. Javelin Mark II missile launch detected.
Javelin Mark II.
Launching probe. Something on our sensors.
Oh well, we'll have to stop that. See, it's a counter-detecting alliance colony defended by Javelin Mark II missile base. That is basically they launched a missile at someone. So I'll be taking you with me, Tali, and let's take Kazumi with me. Let's see, Shadow Strike. Basically, she goes. Yeah, let's just give her Deadly. Shadow Strike. Basically, no hard feelings about this kid. Okay. Why are her eyes glowing? Batarians, of course. Why are there always Batarians? Can't they stop?
There must have been fighting here.
No shit. Okay, we are timed. See, you need to shut for this.
Change weapons.
They don't check it on that. Quickly, bypass the board. Door. On 3? Okay, good. Let's see. Dun dun dun. You and you. Where are you? I need to really figure out a better place to do this. Maybe that might be a better idea. Okay. Hello! I'm here to talk about... That... Oh, these guys... That drone is going to town on these fuckers. Okay, Batarians. The commander, shock him. Okay, kill him. Okay, that's it. Ah, you're in the way. Ah, she'll be fine. Oh, Commander was still alive? God damn it, we have to take the stairs. No, it's not the time for etiquette. We have... Shepard, get away from the goddamn box. Hold on, I saw something here. Palladium. Got him. In Insanity, this wasn't that bad. Hold on. Where? Oh, okay, it's down here. see. Okay, you and you and you. Alright, now we have a kill switch. Let's get that just in case. Now we have to hack this and choose the destiny of either two places, either a colony or a military base. Pick which one you want to be destroyed and which one to save. That, of course, is the requisite Paragon or Renegade.
There is only one remaining kill switch code. Therefore, only one missile can be stopped. Use the kill switch code to save your selected target.
Okay, missile target 1. Yes, applying Kissel to Alliance interests the tactical ability will be cost of hundreds of lives in cities. Residential city. Apply Kissel here to save the city and hundreds of lives with the industrial area destroyed. However, this colony will no longer be viable, will have to be evacuated. We will have several lives.
We've done it.
And that's the end of that. See, Colin connected residential 4,000 life saves. That's good. We saved the people. Of course, that was the Paragon option.
The elusive man wishes to speak to you in the debriefing room.
Yeah, he's talking about a mission I'll have to do, so...
Change of plans, Commander. Urgent message coming in from the elusive man. Patching him in through the comm.
Yeah, I think it's about time for me then to do that. After you do a path around enough, he will tell you, okay, time to do this. Alright.
Patching the elusive man through, Commander.
Shepard, we caught a break. I intercepted a distress call from a Turian patrol. They stumbled onto a collector ship beyond the Corliss system. The Turians were wiped out, but not before they crippled the collector vessel. I need you to board that ship and get some hard data on the collectors. Find us a way to get to their homeworld.
Oh.
Hard to imagine how a Turian patrol could take out a collector ship.
Yeah.
Reports indicate the hull's intact, but all systems seem to be offline. They could be making repairs as we speak. I'm not saying it won't be dangerous, but we can't let an opportunity like this slip by.
If they had a patrol out there, why aren't the Turians sending a recon team in?
They will, eventually. But I intercepted...
He basically is going, you know, you aren't hearing anything.
Feeding them false reports. You're close enough that you can be in and out before the Turians learn the truth.
Are you sure this information is good?
Information is my weapon, Shepard. It's good.
Alright.
Send me the coordinates and I'll take care of it.
Already sent. Once you're aboard the ship, establish an uplink with Edie. She'll mine their data for information regarding the Omega-4 relay. Good luck, Shepard.
Coordinates punched in. Let's go find us a collector ship.
Oh boy, now to go do that. I'll be taking Tali. She's always been dealing with collectors having warp security. So, congratulations, Miranda, we're going in. Okay. It's the flying rock dildo. Now this destroyed ship
We have a
from...
visual on the collector ship, Commander.
Very low emissions. Passive infrared temperatures suggest most systems are offline. Thrusters are cold.
That's odd.
That thing is massive. How the hell did the Turians take it out?
That is a good question.
Radar scans do not detect any hull breaches on the side facing us. I detect no Mass Effect field distortions. It appears the drive core is offline.
Rendezvous in 30 seconds, Commander. Good luck.
Alright, now I have to go in there. Yeah, like, Turian ships are, especially patrols, tend to be smaller even than the Normandy, and somehow we managed to disable this. Lovely.
I've never seen a ship like this before.
Looks
Yeah.
like a giant insect hive. Penetrating scans have detected an access node to uplink with collector data banks. Marking location to your hardsuit computer.
Yes, definitely a hive.
Shepard, I've compared the ship's EM signature to known collector profiles.
So it's the same one that we found on Horizon.
Encountered on Horizon.
Maybe the defense towers softened it for the Turians.
Perhaps the missing colonists are there, if they're still alive.
I wouldn't be really counting on that. Here are the pods.
These are the same containers the collectors used on Horizon. Only these are empty.
It must have been horrible. Trapped. In these pods. Helpless. Completely at the mercy of the collectors.
Yep. It would definitely be a nightmare. Let's see. Here are some dead bodies. A lot of dead bodies.
What happened here?
These are human bodies. Ew.
Why would the collectors just leave a pile of bodies lying around?
They must have been used for testing. If they were a control group, they would have been discarded at the end of the experiment.
Maybe they're better off. Bad way to die.
There are worse things than death, like being a test subject for twisted aliens.
I know you're right, but it doesn't make me feel any.
Yeah. That's not a fate to wish upon anyone. Well, maybe a truly deep, disgusting person deserves it. This place is strangely empty. I wonder if something bad will happen here. I'm gonna swap over to the warp ammo. Oh, that salvages? Yes. Since we're here, might as well pick as many things as we can. Let's get this.
That's a collector. Were they experimenting on one of their own?
Edie, I'm uploading the data from this terminal. See if you can figure out what they
Alright,
were
now
up to.
let's find out about what's about this guy.
Data received. Analyzing. The collectors were running baseline genetic comparisons between their species and humanity.
What? Why?
Are they looking for similarities?
I have no hypothesis on their motivations. All I have are the preliminary results. They reveal something remarkable. A quad-strand genetic structure identical to traces collected from ancient ruins. Only one race is known to have this structure, the Protheans.
The collectors are genetically engineered Protheans after they subdue them.
My god. The Protheans didn't vanish. They're just working for the Reapers now.
These are no longer Prothean, Shepard. Their genes show distinct signs of extensive genetic rewrite. The Reapers have repurposed them to suit their needs.
You'd think somebody would have picked up on this.
No one has had an opportunity to study a collector genetic code in this detail. I've already matched 2,000 alleles to recorded fragments. This collector likely descends from a Prothean colony in the Styx Theta cluster. But there are signs of extreme alteration. 3 fewer chromosomes.
Sounds reduced.
Reduced heterochromatin structure. Elimination of superfluous junk sequences.
Jesus.
The Reapers didn't wipe out the Protheans. They turned them into monsters.
This is what Saren wanted for us, so yeesh.
Still, they're working for the Reapers now, and we have to stop them.
They're not doing to us what they did to the Protheans.
Let's find what we need before the collectors come to salvage this vessel. Move out.
Yeah. Oh, okay. From here we can pick up a new weapon. This is actually a very interesting one. These are the strongest weapons in their field. They hit hard. This is the anti-rifle. This is basically an anti-tank rifle. Effective against armored shields about the batteries upgrades the Viper sniper rifle. Weighing at 93 kilograms. Jesus, this thing's heavy. The Widow anti-matter rifle is apparently used by sniper teams in assault mode against armored vehicles or Krogan. So you need this out for a tank or a Krogan. While kinetic barriers are offer effective protection of vehicles, the kind generated by conventional military field generators are far too weak against the Widow. The Widow was never designed to be carried or fired by a human, although this modified model can be carried. No ordinary human could fire it without shattering an arm. So this thing has one hell of a kickback. The Claymore heavy shotgun, the one that Grunt has. Very rare Krogan shotgun, deals high damage at a short range. Less effective at long range, effective against armor, shields, and biotic barriers. Upgrades the scimitar assault shotgun. So if you're very much like a Vanguard would like this. A Widow would be something like the Infiltrator. The Claymore is of human design, but only used by Krogan as a kickback for a single shot is enough to break a human's arm. Its large slugs are effective against armored targets, protected by sophisticated fabric rights management (FRM) technology. This weapon is nearly impossible to reproduce and is prohibitively expensive. And finally, the Revenge machine gun. Unleash a storm of deadly high-velocity slugs, they're less accurate than an assault rifle, but has high ammo capacity and deals much more damage. Effective against armors, biotic barriers, and upgrades the Vindicator's battle rifle. This custom-made gun features technology not widely available. Protected by the replication of sophisticated rights management (FRM) technology, only richest and most powerful warlords can afford this ever. Since I'm going with Soldier, this is my gun of choice, the Reverend. But the thing is, though, example, if you are playing as another class that doesn't have access to these, for example, if you're playing Infiltrator that doesn't have access to the shotgun or the assault rifle, you can go here and get the assault rifle. Or if you're playing as a Vanguard, you can get the sniper. So this is one way to get the ability to use those. But I love the Vindicator. It is very powerful, hits hard, and lets me shoot a lot more often without needing to reload. Probably for a guy who can't aim to worth a damn like me. Give me all your ESO. Sadly, you lose out on the other guns.
On the ceiling, more of those strange pods.
There must be hundreds of them. How many do you think are full?
Too many.
Too many.
I detect no signs of life in the pod, Shepard.
Oh.
It is probable the victims inside died when the ship lost primary power.
God damn. So these people are all just fucking dead. More collector technology, I should grab that. 15,000. Yeah, collector technology is very, very expensive. And very coveted. I mean, they pay people little with like little bits of the technology. Nothing will lead them to the Reapers, but very much with something that would be helpful that people can't have access. Okay.
This is valuable.
Ah, damage protection. Perfect.
Commander, you gotta hear this. On a hunch, I asked EA to run an analysis on this ship.
I compared the EM profile against data recorded by the original.
This is the same ship that killed Shepard.
They are an exact match.
The same ship dogging me for 2 years? Way beyond coincidence.
Yeah.
Something doesn't add up, Commander. Watch your back.
The same ship has been dogging us. It went on Horizon. Something stinks, and it sure isn't me. I took a shower just earlier. Yeesh. Oh, this is nightmare material.
They could take every human in the Terminus systems and not have enough to fill these pods.
They're going to target Earth.
Not if we stop them.
Seriously? Earth? I mean, they only have that many collectors on the ship, right? It shouldn't take them forever to do that. Let's not get settled through that.
There, on the platform. Looks like some kind of control panel.
Where are the bodies of the collector crew? Careful, Shepard. Something doesn't feel right about this.
I wonder.
Edie, I'm setting up a bridge between you and the collector ship. See if you can get anything useful from the databanks.
Data mine in progress.
Alright, the data mining. Oh no. Chrono Trigger master is being made. Oh no.
That can't be good.
No shit. That was Harbinger. Yep, this is a trap. Was definitely a trap for me.
Everyone's all right, Joker. What just happened?
Major power surge. Everything went dark, but we're back out now.
I managed to divert the majority of the overload to non-critical systems. Shepard, it was not a malfunction. This was a trap.
No shit. There's a trap for Shepard. Because he is extremely valuable to him, and one of the few people who can actually fight them properly.
We need a little help here, Edie.
I'm having trouble maintaining connection. There's someone else in the system.
Well, get him out! Oh, you're gonna stand up there or just gonna stand... Or just gonna be the juggling?
Connection reestablished. I need to finish the download before I can override any systems.
Then you better get it done fast, Edie.
We've got incoming hostiles.
Yeah, we're gonna have to deal with these guys.
I'm the threat. Nothing faster than to pick up on spot.
Come on, Edie. Speed it up.
Another platform coming in.
Ah, goddammit, he's being possessed.
My attacks will tear you apart.
Will they?
My attack will tear you apart.
Oh, piss off.
The experiments will continue, Shepard.
Here we go. Oh, there he is.
Edie! Get us out of here!
Simultaneously fighting collector firewalls in over 8,000 nodes.
Oh, get more nodes. I think you need to download more RAM. Wait, don't do that. That's what happened because you downloaded RAM.
Assuming direct control.
Oh, fucking. Cut that out.
Direct intervention is necessary.
Alright, let's see. Are you done with that yet? Do the harbinger.
Your form is fragile.
Okay, let's get rid of him again. Oh, you are a pain in the fucking ass. Okay, let's swap to the sniper. Send him a little bit away. That takes care of the Scion. Piece of shit.
Firing now.
No, I didn't want to swap that.
Shepard, you must manually re-establish my link to the command console.
Okay, let me just for this. I love this gun. And this game is awesome. How you doing? Are you done being taxed to capacity?
I've regained control of the platform, Shepard.
Good work.
I knew you wouldn't let us down, Edie.
I always work at optimal capacity.
Did you get what we needed?
I found data that would help us successfully navigate the
All
Omega 4
right.
relay. I have also found a Turian distress call that served as the lure for this trap. The collectors were the source. It is unusual.
What is?
Seems logical to me that they would have sent the initial message as bait.
No, it's...
No, it is unusual because Turian emergency channels have secondary encryption. It is corrupted in the message. It is not possible.
So they
that the
lose him and
elusive
sent
man
us
would
in
believe the
there
distress call
knowing
was
this would
genuine.
happen.
Why are you so sure?
I found the anomaly with Cerberus detection protocols. He wrote them.
He knew it was a trap? Why would he send us into a trap?
We don't have time to throw blame around. We'll question him when we're out.
Shepard, this is Cerberus. This is what they do.
I know.
No, the command is right. There must be some other explanation.
Commander, we got another problem.
Basically, it's gonna fly off with me on board. I'd rather not be there. Okay, what about me?
I do not have full control of their systems. I will do what I can. Sending coordinates for shuttle extraction.
Come on, let's move.
Right now? Okay, they want to seal me in here and keep me, because Shepard is the biggest threat for them. So, let's double time. Move, 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 move!
Around the corner, take the door on your right.
Okay. Money! There's a battle arena.
Trouble ahead. That one hit. Oh, that's road ready.
We are Harbinger.
Now got one.
Control of this floor.
Oh, eat my ass.
Leave the dead where they fall. The experiments will continue, Shepard.
Then you can go experiment them somewhere else. I'm kinda running low on ammo though. This gun eats through ammo like nothing else. Tali, take care of him.
Nothing's faster.
Nothing faster than you.
Control of this
Oh, god damn it.
Now let's finish you off.
You're assuming control.
Okay, we got rid of him.
We've been spotted.
Huh? One, two. Well, it says you have to hurry. You don't really have any timing on this. Uh-oh. These are new. These are abominations. They will blow up if they get close to you and kill. So take them out ASAP.
You're assuming control.
Oh, you piece of shit! Try not to deal with Harbinger right up in my face.
We are Harbinger.
Alright, Harbinger. Do this.
You will know pain, Shepard.
I'd rather not. Get this of him. I think that's all of them. Alright. Ah, power cells. In case I need to. Here we go. Excuse me, I must loot? What do you mean we're about to die? There's no timer. Collectors can be a pain in the ass. Let's see what do we... Yeah, I see it. Oh, great, you let in the clunk car. Ah! Let's take care of the host before they become a problem.
We need to try something else.
Quickly, warp it. Get rid of the small fry. Tali, is your cooldown to this? Oh boy. Hey, Will. Ah! It blew up! Should have probably moved a little bit further back, but oh well. Let's do the warp armor. Okay, round 2. Let's go over here. Alright, I'll do that. Yes, I'm doing it for the achievement. It's one of the few achievements left in this game. Let's see, that guy. Tali, use your drone on that guy. That's because you missed. That should take care of that. Oh, let's get out of here before they do anything else with me.
Edie, we've got a problem here.
Edie.
Setback on firewall 3217. Rerouting commands through firewall 7164.
Take the other door.
There. That's where we came in.
We must be getting close to the end.
Can I just drop over here? No? I'll spray my leg. More collector's energy, I'll take it.
This might be useful.
Attack damage, yes. Give me all of it. Man. This is a lot. Ugh.
Here we go.
Check out the assassin. Use that.
Nothing faster than fatigue of our paws.
Oh, god damn it.
That one hit.
Stop, Shepard. We are assuming in control.
Change weapons.
You already did. Kind of redundant that you're doing it again.
Nothing stands against us. Attack.
Alright, let's go. Fought back against so many harbingers. Oh, hey there.
One left.
We better don't have any grenades. Well,
Enemies in front.
where? Oh, over there.
I will direct this person.
Oh, for the love of God, piss off, Harbinger. I'm not interested.
You will not stop me.
I've done that plenty of times. You're just being a pain in the ass.
You are short-sighted.
Gonna attack on itch. Just juice.
Here goes.
Good job, Tali. We're almost out.
Commander, I hate to rush you, but those weapons are about to come online.
And I'm trying.
I want to double time it, you know, so we can leave before they blow the Normandy in half.
Joker. In this case, I'll tell you to shut up. Oh boy. Awesome. Okay, this time around, I want you to swap to the shotgun. I'll do the same.
On it.
Ah, you piece of fuck, you Eat shit.
My shields are down.
I'm trying to get out of here. Okay, fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Thank you. I had to reload. Are we done yet? Any more? No? That was the most embarrassing encounter with those guys I ever had. Let's get out of here before I have to deal with more of those guys. Oh, here we go. Here's my shuttle.
We're out of time, Commander. We have to go.
I'm running, I'm running. Woo, quarter.
Everybody onto the Normandy. Move!
Strap in, people. I'm gonna make them work for it this time.
Jesus fucking Christ. This guy's a waste of time.
We can't dodge this guy forever, Edie. Get us the hell out of here.
Specify a destination, Mr.
Not here.
Anywhere that's not here.
Engaging Mass Effect core.
Is he just basically goes, okay, just jumping out. They have to take a little bit more time to get that Mass Effect jump there. Alright, fuckhead, you're gonna have to explain a couple of things. Now there's on tech. We got quite a bit of stuff out of that.
Call coming in from the Elusive Man, Commander. I figure you've got a few words for him.
Yeah, well then just jump up your ass and fuck off. And you're an asshole. I was just running around.
Shepard, looks like Edie extracted some interesting data before the collector ship came back online.
Edie told us the distress call originated from the collectors. You betrayed us, just like I knew you would.
We're at war. The collectors are taking humans, and every minute we waste is one more we give the enemy to prepare.
I know the stakes, but we're supposed to be on the same side, and I can't trust you.
Yeah.
Without that information, we don't reach the collector homeworld, and you and every other human may as well be dead. It was a trap, but I was confident.
He's like, yeah, I knew you could do this,
Don't
but he's...
forget Edie. The collectors couldn't have anticipated her.
You missed me, why lie?
You could have told me the plan. You say I'm important, but you sure try hard to get me killed.
I needed the collectors to believe they had the upper hand. Telling you
What
could
the
have
hell?
tipped them off in any number of ways. Besides, I wouldn't have sent you in if I didn't think you could succeed.
I don't risk people.
There are always alternatives. You
You
asshole.
may not like being on the receiving
Yeah.
end, neither would I. But the facts are with me.
Yeah.
As much as we try to avoid them, these decisions need to be made. But more importantly, it paid off.
Alright.
Edie confirmed our suspicions.
Yes. What are
The Reapers and Collector ships use an advanced
Yeah, IFF.
identify friend-foe system that the relays recognize. All we need to do is get our hands on one of those IFFs.
I'm guessing you have a plan.
We have a science team working on a derelict
Yeah.
right now.
No.
I need you to go and pick up its IFF.
Wait, what?
Where did you find a derelict Reaper?
Just a derelict
An
Reaper.
Alliance science team recently determined that the Great Rift on the planet Klendigan is actually an impact crater from a mass accelerator weapon. A very old mass accelerator. I sent a team to find either the weapon or its target. They found both. The weapon was defunct, but it helped us plot the flight path of the intended target. A 37-million-year-old derelict Reaper.
Goddamn.
We found it damaged and trapped in the gravity of a brown dwarf.
I saw what Sovereign did to the Citadel fleet. Hard to imagine anything could stop something that powerful.
Yeah.
This vessel is a relic from a battle waged while mammals took their first steps on Earth. There's no trace of the species that took the shot. Perhaps it was their one moment of defiance before being wiped out.
And a brown dwarf?
Aren't brown dwarves basically stars that didn't quite make it?
Simply put, but accurate. They're gas giants that don't quite have the masses of stars. Expect gale force winds and extremely high temperatures. The Reaper has a mass effect field that keeps it in orbit, likely an automated response to the external threats. It's stable, but I won't call it safe.
I get the feeling this isn't going to be a simple swing by and pick up our package.
We lost contact with Dr.
Yeah, it's a Reaper. If we remember, there was... What is it called again?
Too risky to commit more resources.
Getting mind controlled.
Now we need that IFF. I'll forward the coordinates to Joker.
Now,
in the meantime, I suggest you tell your crew I didn't risk their lives unnecessarily. It will make things easier going forward.
Edie, tell the crew to assemble. We've got a lot to talk about.
I still haven't gotten the entire Shepherd crew. I have 2 more left that I'll be doing later.
So the elusive man didn't sell us out. Could have fooled me.
Lied to us, used us, needed access to the Collector databanks. Necessary risk.
I still don't like it.
He tries something like that again, and the Collectors will be the least of his problems. Edie, are you sure this IFF is going to work?
My analysis is accurate, Shepard. I have also determined the approximate location of the Collector homeworld, based on navigational data from their vessel.
Yeah, let's see. Okay, it's in... The Galactic Core.
That can't be right.
Edie doesn't make mistakes. The Collector homeworld is located somewhere in the Galactic Core.
Can't be.
Well,
The core is just black
holes and exploding suns. Jesus.
There are no habitable planets there.
Could be an
Getting in there
artificial
is...
space station protected by powerful mass effect fields and radiation shields.
Even the Collectors don't have that kind of technology.
Sauron did.
The Collectors are just servants of our real enemy, and we've all seen what their masters are capable of. They built the mass relays on the Citadel. Who's to say they can't build a space station surrounded by
Like
black
the
holes?
science around
No
the thing
wonder
has to
nobody's ever
be
returned
so
from
precise
Earth with
because
the Omega-4
they
mass
have to be in
relay.
a...
The logical conclusion is that a small
safe zone
exists
in
on the
there.
far side of the
It has to
relay,
be in there.
a region where ships can survive. Standard relay transit protocols would not allow safe transport.
Basically,
Drift of several thousand kilometers is common, and would be fatal in the galactic core. The Reaper IFF must trigger the relay to use more advanced encrypted protocols.
First, we need to build that
Just
team.
because we can follow the Collectors through the relay doesn't mean we can take them out. I don't want to go after them until I know we're ready.
Sooner or later, we need that IFF. I say, why wait?
It's a derelict Reaper. What if the Collectors are waiting for us? We may want to build up our team before we take that kind of risk.
Stick with the team building.
The more people we have on our side, the better our chances of success. We need to keep building up the team.
It's your call, Commander. Whatever you decide, we're with you.
Yeah, at least you're loyal. That's the thing, though, about this. The moment you go get the IFF, you are ultimately have a countdown. You can only do one in between mission, and then you'll be locked into a certain. I'm gonna say best way to say it. You'll be kind of hard locked into an event that happens, and after that you have to immediately go in there if you want to get the best ending. Otherwise, you'll start losing people. But until you get the IFF, you pretty much have all the time in the world. So use this. This is not the best time to start going around doing side quests, doing loyalty missions, all that. This is the time for it. Let's get this one. More damage reduction. Can get the heart sealed. Review, attack damage. Might as well get it. Let's see, prototypes, review. Hello?
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Let's see, consider I have a prisoner in a large quantity of... Okay. This was telling me that, thank you for that. Alright.
You had me so worried when you were trapped on the collector ship. Thank goodness for Edie.
Thanks to the entire crew.
The Normandy crew delivered, including you.
You're too kind. We were there to help, but EDI gets the credit this time. The Elusive Man made sure EDI was installed for this mission.
Yeah.
Now I see why. Anyway, how may I help you, Commander?
How's the crew?
Is there anything I should know?
Tally seems very
Yeah.
strong after receiving a message.
So
Maybe you can
her
check
loyalty
out
mission has
while
been
we're
unlocked.
aboard. Anything else, Commander?
Okay, let's go talk to her.
I'll be here if you need anything.
How am I doing anyway? I need a little bit more before I do that one. Let's get the last bit of the adrenaline rush. Containment trauma, speeding up your reaction time, health damage reduced, heightened, you're on the enemy. This one makes it so much easier for you to... This one makes it so that you can aim a lot better, they move a lot slower. But this one I feel is much better. And also lets you take more damage, so harden is actually the better one. Okay, Tally, what's wrong? Talk to me. What time is it? Oh, okay. Alright.
Shepard, I'm glad you came by. I may need your help. I just received a message from the migrant fleet.
Oh, shit, he's been...
The Admiralty Board has accused me of treason.
Oh, shit.
I'm scared, Shepard.
Treason for a Quarian is, in certain ways, a fate way worse than death. It is saying that you betrayed everything they stand for. And for Quarians, ensuring...
Nobody who knows you could believe you betray your people.
Ensuring their health and all that stuff.
They don't lay charges like this unless the evidence seems
Because of how
absolute.
tight-knit the Quarians are.
But thanks. I appreciate your faith in me.
Like, what the hell are they accusing of?
Is it because you're working with Cerberus?
I'm not working with Cerberus. I'm working with you. And I got leave to serve on the Normandy again. I have no idea what they're accusing me of. You'd think I would remember if I betrayed the fleet.
So, what's next?
What happens when a Quarian is accused of treason?
They have to now go to trial.
There's a hearing with members of the Admiralty Board acting as judges. My father is an admiral on the board. He'll have to recuse himself from judgment. I can't even imagine what he's thinking right now.
Yes.
The punishment for treason is exile. If they convict me, I can never go back.
What the
I
hell?
have no idea why they're
It is accusation of something, but apparently it's very horrible.
Specifics of charges like this are rarely discussed on open channels. I won't know any more until I get to the flotilla.
Punishment?
What happens if you're convicted?
Like I said, exile. The
They have
specifics
also a
are
way
up to the
to
judges.
redeem
If it's
themselves.
deemed only a tragic mistake in judgment, the guilty party might receive a small ship and supplies. Not that it really matters. Either way, if I'm convicted, I'll never see the migrant fleet again.
So no prison and no death.
Basically, though, because
We don't have the spare resources for long-term incarceration.
so basically, Quarians are offsprings of Alcorids can come back.
To afford executions. An exile can still have children, and those children are welcomed back to the fleet.
How common is this?
How often is someone from the fleet charged with treason?
It's rare. It must be something that affects the entire fleet.
Yeah, if it's something that it threatens the entire flotilla, this goes
The
this way.
most recent one was Honora Vanya Vasilani, an engineer who handed over fleet defense schematics to the Batarians. She had good intentions. The Batarians were contracted to upgrade our systems, but they passed the defense schematics to a pirate gang.
What happened to her?
Was she convicted?
No. She made a suicide run on the pirate gang. She destroyed them before they could attack the fleet.
Man, poor lady.
She was pardoned posthumously. Let's hope I don't have to prove my innocence that way.
So how does the trial work? How soon do we need to get you?
They'll wait a reasonable period of time for me to come and defend myself. Eventually, if I don't show up, they'll try me in absentia. As for how it works, it's less formal than an Earth trial
Yeah,
or something you
it's
see on
basically a
TV.
family meeting.
We're family. This is just the worst kind of
Of course I'll
family
help you.
meeting.
I can't.
Okay, let's go find the flotilla.
I was going to book passage on another ship. I didn't think there would be time for you to help.
For you, Annie. Oh, have all the time in the world.
I'll program the Normandy with the flotilla's current location. The admirals will be waiting for us.
Okay, we'll be doing that. Not this session, but the next session. The next session is going to be something different. Let's see. I pretty much have all the loyalty missions so far. Let's see, I'm gonna do save. Here. Okay, we are somewhere. Might as well scan this area before I miss it up.
Probe launched. Probe away.
Let's see.
Probe away.
This is a very mineral-rich area.
Launching probe.
There are two places we need to go to: Chuchanka and Ilium.
Launching probe.
And the Citadel. We have a lot of crew missions to do. But this is why this is a bit of a faffing around session.
Launching probe.
Okay, that's good enough here. Solveig.
Probe
Oh yeah, Edie just jumped us somewhere. So we're currently in wherever we landed.
Probe launched.
No, well, Tal said she has reasonable time. Said that they have reasonable time, but like I said with everything else, it isn't until the Rebra IFF that you actually run out of time. Every other mission is pretty much you have all the time in the world for.
Launching probe.
Hey Ray, how you doing? You just missed me. You just missed me fighting up a collector ship after packing around for 2 months. I'm basically in the most open part of the game where you can actually do most of the missions before you are hard locked into certain positions. What are you doing?
Probe away.
Hope you had a decent day. Or good day, honestly. See, oh, it's still bright outside. It's almost 10 p.m. That's good. It's the weekend and start of May.
Probe launched.
I never really like May. It's the month in the way for me because my birthday's in June. And it's also in the way of me getting to my summer vacation.
Probe launched.
I'm hoping to finish this game before then because Mass Effect 2 is a lot longer than 1. Just because of all the stuff you're doing. See that? It's the most content heavy of them.
Probe launched.
But I should get it done before June. I hope. Most of May will go into it. Where are you? Oh yeah, right. I also have to talk a bit about how my streaming will be next week.
Probe launched.
There we go. Alright, that's this one done. And sadly, I already probed Uranus. And I must say, you're quite clean as a whistle down there. Good to know that you take care of yourself. Okay, this is only modded, so like 1 or 2 parts kits before I call it.
Probe launched.
Let's see. I learned fun something. I need platinum. Still kinda need palladium. Ah, fuck it. I'm spending too much time on exploring this. Oh yeah, I went on the collector ship. They tried to lock me in. I got the best gun, my favorite gun in the game. Big machine gun that I can shoot a lot out of because my aim isn't worth it.
Launching probe.
Oh, this one's very platinum rich.
Probe launched.
But I'm kind of starting to wonder if I manage to finish this game before or sometime late May, early June, then I might have to play an in-between game.
Probe away.
Because the last part of June I pretty much won't be around. But I think I wonder if I should finish the X games to make them an X8 and 7.
Probe.
That's gonna be pain.
Launching
Good, we're getting
probe.
enough platinum. We have so much iridium, god damn.
Probe away.
But is there anything special you're gonna do for May, or is it just gonna be one of those might as well do it month? Deal with it month. Let's... Here we go. Ooh, more platinum. I need that platinum. I think I saw a big spike of palladium there. Palladium. Ugh. I swear not to speak. Okay. That was happening for me in May. As long as you aren't under much pressure. Hold on. Oh yeah, right. There's the star. I'm looking for a planet. I wonder how it is to be on a planet that's... No, this is a moon. It's Breeze. I thought it was Bree. Probably be enough money if we can switch to this much. I mean, I hope you do get it. I do hope you get the money for it and then you'll be able to buy it. Thankfully, you're gonna be able to use your old Switch games on it as well. Yeah, I'm lucky enough to be able to buy it, but it's pretty expensive where I am. I was able to pre-order it day one. So I'm just waiting for it to get it. So it's gonna be going on me with that huge flight. Well, that long flight I'll be going on, which will be a total of around 15 hours on a goddamn plane. With one layover. But I'm guessing, is it already sold out where you live, Ray? Because you live in a bigger country than I do. A much more populous country as well, so you wouldn't be surprised it would be a little bit harder for you to get it. Let's go to this place. Oh, we're in the Kelstone Rift. That's where we ended up? Yeah. I guess you haven't really been checking out the websites or the retailers on the stock status. They are going to restock it, but the question is are you one of those guys who really hates dealing with FOMO? Hold on. Here we go.
Probe launched.
I mean, I hope you aren't the type to have to deal with FOMO, because that is one thing that which gets a lot of people doing stupid stuff. The reason I'm getting it day one is because I always wanted to knew I was going to get it day one. Since I finally have the capital for it. I waited for like half a year before I got my Switch. With more, and I actually happened to be in Spain at the time. FOMO is inevitable in the Netherlands, yeah. Yeah.
Launching probe.
They really are trained us good in not being bad at dealing with FOMO. Wait, hold on, I want to get more. I mean, it's
launched.
For most people it's just having it early, and I'm hoping we don't have to deal with scalpers. There already are a bunch of scalpers dealing with it. They already have to deal with.
Probe away.
But after the debacle with the PlayStation 5, it should be better. Let's see.
Probe away.
But if you get the Switch 2, what are the games that you're hoping to get on it? Are you gonna get the upgrades? For example, for Tears of the Kingdom, or are there any, or you can get the Mario Kart game? Mario Kart World, and of course Metroid Beyond. Are there any of the games that you particularly really look forward to playing on it?
Probe launched.
For me, it is Metroid Beyond Prime. And Mario, I'm getting the combo pack of Switch 2 and Mario Kart World, because I'm gonna end up getting Mario Kart eventually. So why not get it there? But beyond that, since I already have Nintendo Online stuff, that's subscription service, I will probably get the upgrades to Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild.
Probe launched.
This is kinda included in that. I just hate the fact that I have to pay extra to upgrade those games. Hold on, I saw something here.
Launching probe. Probe away.
Alright. Okay, let's enter here. Sheer. Oh, as a kid, well, not as a kid.
Probe launched.
Was it 15 years ago? It's been 15 years. I read that as shit.
Probe launched.
Let's see, more mining. Just imagine me with a giant pickaxe hammering at this damn place. Ah, okay. What class are you leveling now? Or are you just doing it for the tomes? The dungeon roulette's always nice to do. They're nice chill. Unless you're a healer, you end up with a dickhead. Astro, okay. I hope you end up with an understanding tank. You don't want to deal with a goddamn dickhead tank who just runs in, heals pulls everything and refuses to use cooldowns. Or end up with a tank that doesn't have either boots or helmet, and then you can question what the hell are you doing? Pulling everything then instant time. Yeah. And one thing you're doing Astro.
Probe away.
Is that your highest level healer, or have you got any other healer that's higher up? Because I believe that everyone should at least get one of the class, everyone should get one of each class at max. Just so you understand also, and level it properly from 0 to 1. That way you can understand how they work, and you can also understand how what is involved in each role.
Launching probe.
Because there are too many people who only like have leveled up DPS and then are massive dicks, or only have leveled healers and don't understand how AoEs, how to take care of the other things, or cooldown reductions, or those that only have tanks and don't understand the pressure on the healers that they put them through.
Probe away.
Oh, this is a hell of a system. Hold on. A little bit. Ah, here we go. Let's take that. I only have one more probe after this. Where are you? There we go. What class have I? Level 19 100. Okay. So you're very well on the way. After that, you can start the true end game, which you already are been really good at. That is glamour. That is the joke in Final Fantasy XIV. Glamour is the true end game. So you'll be doing mostly. Well, honestly, when you're a healer, you can run the entire gambit of what. Yeah, I want to buy more probes. An entire gambit of what dungeons you'll get. Sometimes you'll get Sastasia, sometimes you'll get the top level, the highest level dungeon, but every time you go into Alliance Roulette, you end up in the goddamn Crystal Tower. I mean, maybe you're unlucky the near raids.
Anomaly detected.
Oh boy, time for another dungeon.
Launching probe. Launching probe.
Alright. It's Titus.
Probe away.
Welcome to it. Repeat, there's a piece of crab mech on this planet's surface. If you think you can get it to work, you're freaking welcome to it.
Alright, let's go get this.
Probe away. Scans have found something.
Okay, let's land. We used Miranda last time, so let's use... Oh, okay, I heard that. Actually, I think the Miranda might be the more optimal because you can drip both barrier, armor, and stuff like that. 3, let's do it overload. He's good for now. Yeah, exit. Alright, you have this thing in mind through. We have to...
I'm detecting a large supply of resources buried deep within the canyon walls. Heavy explosives will be required to excavate them.
Alright, get up. I shall call you Bob. We have to restore it. Let's see. Here. Let's see. Here's this one, and this one, and this one. You are this one. Okay. And this one and this one. Here we go. Forward, Bob! This is a mining droid, I guess. Now you have to pick up a power shell and constantly put it in it. Are you doing that? You keep on shooting down. Is this thing really alright? Now it's moonwalking. I can see why they left it. You don't want to walk in the way of its guns because you know it's gonna shoot you. Hold on, let's have a power cell. Let's get that. Turn! I think it's just Cyrus, I don't know. I hope this doesn't work the mission. I've never seen it do this before. Why is it facing that way? Let's go get another power cell.
They've seen us.
Have to get more power. Yeah, this place is full of Baron. Okay, let's swap to this one. Charlie, can you make this thing turn right? I wonder if this is an intended way, because all of a sudden I face forward. Where are you going? Did they actually update the damn thing to walk funnily? Like it is actually broken, because usually just face forward and went that way. Okay, there's another power cell, let's grab that. Alright, keep on going. Here's your target. I think I saw a power cell. Yeah, they probably did it to make it look like it was actually... Yes?
Defense systems active.
Again, if you're gonna mine, you don't pick up an AK-47. Do it. Okay, that's the end of that. And we have
The last of them.
minerals. Lots and lots of minerals. Oh lord, we hit the minerals. Let's examine them. 50,000 platinum. No, not 50, 5,000 platinum. I take a state claim on this in the name of Trios. You are now mine. It's not bad. I get more though when I just mine things. That's only the other thing. Alright, you know what? Enter here.
Probe launched.
I'm guessing that your Q popped. That would be what didn't get a bad dungeon or a boring one. If you're lucky, you probably got the power of... No, the Tower of Sot.
Probe away.
That's the first dungeon in Endwalker. I do like that one. Right over here.
Probe launched.
Alright, anything else we have here? Here we go.
Probe launched.
Ugh. There we go, that's enough here. Let's grab you. At least then, I thought it said Atreus. That's actually serious. I should probably get to playing God of War. But I'm concerned I would have to play the first 3 games, and I don't like playing the first 3 games. Because Kratos is so unlikable in that one. In those. Then again, it just goes, boy. Boy. Dad of boy. Okay. And apparently the original writer for the series didn't like the remake because they thought that Kratos had been made soft. From what you recall.
Probe away.
So the problem are some of the nudity and the sex scenes, I guess. Well, you didn't have to do the sex scenes, but it's kind of like, oh, really? I think story-wise, the new God of War games are much better. Oh yeah, they are much better in story-wise, and I really like how they have how they handle the Nordic mythology. They do that really well.
Probe launched.
And they use the basis of but gameplay-wise, the old ones are much better. Yeah, though they're more practical, but I sure have a certain affinity for the new ones, probably because I like Dark Souls and those type of games. But I do like the fact that they use these actions in the older games as a basis of him being older and wiser. But he still is very much a broken human being, or broken person. It actually makes him more endearing, believe it or not, in the new games. It's alike. Took something that was really annoying about him and made him into a proper character. But I haven't played Ragnarok. I have yet to play that one. But I'll probably do that at some point. I did like the original game. Okay, let's see. But if you're Ragnarok, that means you'll probably be dealing with Odin and Thor. Just wonder how they're gonna take that one, because Odin is an asshole. Like, he's not in the same way as Zeus, who basically was walking out with a fucking heart on. Every story in the Greek mythology, well, almost. I think about 80% of them can be summarized as. And then one day, Zeus had a fucking boner. That's how you start most of Greek mythology ones. Oh, but talking about North. Yeah, that might be it. Why you prefer the old ones. And speaking of Norse mythology, this one is named Surtur. That's the fire giant who brings an end to the world by slinging fire all over the place.
Probe away.
Yeah, I mean, that's understandable. Some people really don't like how heavy it is, or it's just not them.
Probe away.
That is just a fair thing to have. I like those because they like that combat style, but I understand very easily why someone would not like it.
Launching probe.
But going back to talking about, yeah, this place I'm right now is named Surtur, which is named after a fire giant Surtur. It's the fire giant who is basically in, let's see, I don't remember what it's called, Muspelheim, and he's basically waiting at the shore for his ship Naglfari to be made. Naglfari is a special ship that can only, for some reason, the only ship that can be big enough to carry him is Naglfari. The thing is, its building material are the nails of the dead. So when enough people have died, the ship will be complete and will be able to ride it. I don't know why he has to make it from the nails of the dead.
Launching probe.
But here we go. Like Foxtrot's camera, it never works, right? A mixed combination of how heavy and slow it is, also the camera used in the Dark Souls styles. Ah, okay. The camera. Yeah, it can get herky-jerky. But if it's not your cup of tea, or if you just really don't like it, then That is understandable. First, also hate how bloody often the Dark Souls gameplay style is done by multiple companies. Yeah, because Dark Souls was so successful that everyone started to ape it. Some have done it well, some have done it awkwardly. So if you don't want to do it, deal with it, it's understandable.
Probe away.
Oh yeah, I should probably deal with that. Shielding failure detected, cataclysmic. Alright, let's see. Alright, let's sound here. Excuse me. For this one, I think I will... Okay, I have to do this on my own. Alright, this one. It's better... I think the best style, honestly, is games like Bloodborne. Yeah, it's faster and more agile. Yeah. That's why one of a lot of people absolutely like that one, but didn't really click. Then maybe Sekiro might be more your style. Oh wow, that's one hell of a sight. Then yeah, Sekiro might be more your speed, but that's just a maybe because that game I haven't actually played Sekiro yet. Sekiro, I just haven't played it. You might want to give it a try, okay? Okay, let's see. I haven't played much, okay. But it does have the whole you're going to die a lot thing in it, because that's something from software I just like to do ever since Kingsfield. Man, if I didn't have White on, that thing would fucking fry my face. Let's see. We have to activate the generator. Here's the shield generator. Hello.
Hello there.
Why are you hanging out here? How you doing, Chris?
I'm doing good. Just getting off of work, heading home.
Oh, that's good. Been a long day.
Kind of. A few of my bosses were mad at each other, so it was kind of much.
Okay, were they playing the? Were they playing that basically are the kids stuck, the divorced kids stuck in between the working parents bit?
Yeah, for the most part.
Like, Mom, no, Dad and Dad, please stop fighting. I don't like either of you.
No, I like my, I guess you can call it my work dad. I like him. It's the godmother that annoys the fuck out of me, because, like, for example, we're gonna start calling people off on our night shift because there's just not a lot of work right now.
Yeah.
And she tells me in the chats, "Oh, Chris, start calling people on night shift not to come in." I'm like, "What? I don't have any of their phone numbers."
Yeah, that's kind of her.
Like, how do you want me to get on the phone? Exactly. She's like, "Oh, well, there's a whole spreadsheet for that." No, there isn't. Like, there is no spreadsheet that we have that has anybody's phone numbers.
Yeah.
If she had access to get everybody's phone numbers.
Yeah, your connection's kind of being wonky right now. But basically, she wanted you to do her job, and you're like, no, you do it. Oh, okay. I get you.
Because Chris doesn't have access to any of that. Why are you telling him to do it?
Yeah, I'm in a private Discord. I guess it's not coming in properly.
So what you playing?
I'm just playing Mass Effect. I'm about to call it a session. I just been fapping around, probing anuses. I probed your anus the other day, yesterday, by the way. You might want to get a doctor to look in there.
Hey?
It's kind of clogged.
Oh. Oh. I have a story, but that's not a stream story.
Yeah. Understandable. I mean, I also had one. Wait, give me a second, I'm just gonna call it a session. Because it's been going for 2 hours and I feel like 2 hours is the best way to do it.
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna be calling a session here. I actually went a little bit longer than I intended, but let's go raid someone. And thank you for coming like always.
I'm honestly surprised to let me join. I didn't know you had, like, I don't know, like, like, I didn't know you had your own streaming Discord. I don't think I was a part of it. So I just joined on with.
I mean, I don't really have my own Discord. I just kind of hijacked Linky's. Since he's like...
Is that where we're at right now?
Yes?
Oh. Weird.
I mean, it is a...
Well, I say it's weird because, like, usually when somebody's streaming or in a voice chat, it will show, like, on the preview of the Discord that, hey, there's some voice activity going on.
Mm-hmm.
But when I checked last time,
Red hashtag, it's gonna be...
none of my Discords had voice activity going on.
Let's
so
make
like,
our Red Discord
weird.
name.
Where the fuck is he streaming? Why do I know he's streaming and it's giving me the option to join him?
Thank you for coming, and I'll catch you next time for more Mass Effect. I mean, in some ways, it is a little bit like that with streaming.